Unit 24, Murder in New Orleans.
Charles Beresford Tifton was found dead on the floor of his study in the Tifton family mansion in New Orleans. He had been shot 5 times. There were 5 people on the estate, and they all heard the shots at about 4 p.m. The police have taken statements and made the following notes about each of the 5 people.
Lydia Tifton's statement.
I was reading in my bedroom on the first floor. I heard the shots. There were 4 or 5. I wheeled myself into the hall. The study door was open. Ruth Ellen was standing in the doorway screaming. Benson was standing at the French windows. The gun was on the floor next to my husband's body.
J.D.'s statement.
I was in the den. I was listening to a new CD. Suddenly there were 5 shots. I thought it was Uncle Ike at target practice. Then I heard a scream. It sounded like Ruth Ellen, so I opened the connecting door to the study and saw Big Daddy lying there, Benson at the French windows, and Mama and Ruth Ellen together in the doorway to the hall. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Ruth Ellen Potts' statement.
I was in the living room, writing my resume. I heard the shots and ran across the hall. The door to the study was open. There was poor dear Charles, Mr. Tifton, lying in a pool of blood. I started screaming. Benson came in through the French windows. They were open. Then Mrs. Tifton arrived. She didn't say a word. She just stared at me.
Benson's statement.
I was about to take my afternoon walk. The doctor told me to walk twice a day for my heart. Anyway, I had just come out of the back door, and I was walking around the corner of the house when I heard shooting. I ran across the lawn to the French windows. I saw Mr. Charles's body and Miss Ruth Ellen in the doorway.
Unit 24, Listening. Listen to Dwight's statement to the police. Where does he say he was? What does he claim he was doing? Dwight Dubois' statement.
I was out by the pond, fishing in my usual spot, when I heard the shots. I hurried through the trees toward the house. I saw Benson running across the lawn toward the study. When I got there, everybody was in the room. Poor old Charlie was dead. I know a dead man when I see one. After all, I was in the army during the war.
Unit 25, Murder in New Orleans.
Chief of Detectives Tony D'Amato is in charge of the case. Detective Sergeant Novak is his assistant. They're in the Tifton study.
Where is everybody?
They're all in the living room. Reyes is with them. What do you think?
It could have been any of them, couldn't it? Nobody seems very sad. Might have even been all of them.
Yeah. Tifton wasn't exactly popular around here. Nobody liked him. But it could have been an outsider.
No way. It must have been one of them. Let's look at the evidence.
It seems to me that everybody has a motive and nobody has an alibi. They all say they were alone when it happened.
Yes, there are no fingerprints on the gun.
Lydia Tifton?
It couldn't have been her.
Why not?
Well, she's in a wheelchair. She can't move very fast. Anyway, they've been married for 35 years. It just couldn't have been her.
Most murders are committed by someone in the family, and that door goes into her room.
Right, but it was locked.
Doors have keys.
But why would she want to kill him?
Ruth Ellen Potts is a very attractive young woman. We don't know what was going on. She might have been jealous.
But he was over 60. He was old enough to be Potts' grandfather.
Yes. But he was a good-looking man and very rich and powerful.
Dwight Dubois?
What about Dubois, Novak? He's a weird guy.
I've been thinking about that. It couldn't have been him.
Why not?
Why would he need to shoot 5 times? He was a champion marksman. He could have killed him with 1 shot.
Maybe he did, Novak. Maybe he did.
I don't follow.
There are a lot of things you don't follow, Novak. Maybe he's smarter than he looks.
But there's no motive.
There might have been. I mean, there was the scandal with that land development company.
But he was down by the pond.
So, he could have shot him from the trees and thrown the gun into the room.
Oh, yeah. Do you really think so?
I don't know. It's just a theory.